21. Greater Anglia service to Hull and East.
This is the service to Meridian Water. Next station, Northumberland Park. We are now approaching Northumberland Park.
Well, good morning everyone. You may be wondering where I am on my next Great Railway adventure. Well, we're here at Northumberland Park. This is the station on the Lee Valley line in London, just outside of Stratford. We're here today to talk about our new... Sorry, somebody's just chatting away in the background here. I'm getting... Can you hear that? Hold on, something's not right here. Hold on, guys. This is Northumberland Park in Tyne-and-Wear. What a journey it's been. The journey started yesterday morning, boarding the train at Tottenham Hill, heading for Northumberland Park in the Lee Valley area of London, and I must admit, the journey was fantastic. Right, now I'm back from my future self. You're right, I am here at Northumberland Park in Stratford. We're heading on an amazing journey today because over the weekend of the 21st and 22nd of February, Britain's newest railway station is going to be opening on the new Northumberland line. It's going to be the metro connection at Northumberland Park, Tyne-and-Wear. So what do we know about the original Northumberland Park? Well, back in 1842, this station was opened by the North Eastern Railway simply as a halt known as Marsh Lane to link the country lanes towards the Tottenham Marshes, where this area is pretty much built on. In 1844, the line was leased to the North Eastern Railway by the Eastern Counties Railway. However, the line was originally laid as a 5-foot broader gauge, so between September and October of the same year, the line was relayed to the 4-foot 8.5-inch we see today as the standard gauge. In 1882, a new venture linked the Great Northern Railway with the Great Eastern Railway to create an artery for the coal trains from the north to head through to London. By 1913, congestion was so rife in the area that a second pair of lines to create a slow and fast line eased congestion towards the capital. By 1919, Northumberland Park not only had the two main lines into London, but there was also sidings towards the gasworks here at Tottenham. The station master controlled the area, which also had a number of sidings and reception sidings, so it's actually hard to believe when you look around the station that this used to be a fantastic railway land with a hive of traffic. Between this station opening up in 1842 and then transferring to one of the big four, the North Eastern Railway in 1923, this station actually had another name change. In 1852, it was just simply named as Park. You know, something plain, something simple, something that people of the day could actually recognise and know where they're getting off. First port of call, we're going to be heading for Cambridge. We're going to be taking the slow route up via Peterborough, probably more likely for the engineering works. But once we get to Peterborough, it's going to be up towards Newcastle, and we're going to be visiting Newsham, where I'm going to be staying for the night, back home. And we're going to be hitting the newest station tomorrow, which is Northumberland Park.
Welcome to this service for Bishop Stortford. We will be calling at Enfield Lock, Waltham Cross, Cheshunt, Broxbourne, Roydon, Harlow Town, Harlow Mill, Sawbridgeworth and Bishop Stortford.
So I will take a pause for a minute. You go and refill your tea or coffee, grab some snacks. We're here at Salisbury Station, in between Harlow and Bishop Stortford. No real reason, I just had to change trains once on this journey, so I thought, why not? And I've turned up. It's rather peaceful. You can just maybe hear the birds chirping in the background. It is fantastic. The reason I paused the video is to thank everybody on YouTube who's watched the videos over the last 2 years. Over the last couple of days, we smashed the 100,000 view on the page. I can't thank you enough. It means a lot when you're viewing this content. It means I can then produce more great content. I know what people like. If there is anything that you would like to see, please do drop me a comment, drop me a message. All my social media channels will be on the page, so please don't hesitate to ask. I will try and get fantastic content on whatever you would like to see on the channel. Currently we have 1,378 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm hoping by the end of March, which is just over 4 weeks away, that we can hit 1,400, so 22 more people. If you can smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Leicester, Nuneaton, Coleshill Parkway and Birmingham New Street. Capital passengers, please take a moment of their time to familiarise themselves with the safety notices and to report any suspicious items or behaviour to a member of train crew or to the British Transport Police. You can do this by discreetly texting 61016. Remember the 3 S's. See it, say it, sort it. This train is for Birmingham New Street. Peterborough Community Station call. Change here please for services towards Scotland, the North East, Yorkshire and services towards London. If you are leaving the train here, please ensure you take all personal items and luggage with you and retain all and any tickets for your forward journeys and to exit the station.
No, I'm going to get Stanford. It's definitely going to Stanford, I think.
Well, after the hectic of Cambridge, glad I was only there for about 15 minutes because that was absolutely manic. I've forgotten with it being university town how busy it is at the weekends. The LNER Zuma service you'll see behind me is our 1320 up to Newcastle. I'm going to grab myself a cup of tea, let's get on board and let's get set for the journey.
Northumberland is direct to Newcastle, Square Rocket on Newcastle 15:35.
Well, this was certainly not going to plan this afternoon. We've just arrived into Newark Northgate. I had an inkling something might go wrong because there was delays popping up all over saying there was problems at York. I was hoping it would have been cleared by now, but sadly not. We're being held at the down platform towards Doncaster because there's a failed train on the junction between Doncaster and York, which means that they can't run anything at the minute, so they're just basically wrecking and stacking. So I don't know how long I'm actually going to be here, but I've got my sandwiches, I've got my coffee. Also, I didn't realise there was a Waitrose just outside Peterborough Station, and I remember that it had me travel mug on me, so meant that I can actually get my free coffee. And it's Cafe Nero coffee as well. You know, absolutely loving that. Right, I will provide an update once we're on the move from Newark.
Will now be continue on a bit further north. The service is no longer getting platformed here at Redbridge. We will now be carrying on towards Doncaster.
Well, as you can see, this didn't last long, did it? Sailing through Redford, I thought, great, we'll go up towards Doncaster, we'll be held on the platform, fine, not a problem. And we barely made it half a mile north of Redford and we come to a grinding halt. We've been told that we're going to be here until further notice. So yeah, I don't know why we're just going to be held on the platform at Redford, but would have been nice to stretch the legs. Anywho, yeah, this is it for the minute. I've not really got anything much else to say. I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm not losing the will to live, but we'll get to Newcastle eventually. See you in a bit.
Manager speaking, as you can see we are on at the move again. We have just been made aware that they have managed to rectify the fault on the train that had broken down. It has only taken them 4 hours to resolve. That train is on a slow move into York, which shouldn't have much effect on our running as we are quite far away from that actual train. So service now be moving forward through to Newcastle.
Cross country service to Exeter St David's is remain.
Well, as you can tell, it's a bit of a mad dash once we got here in Newcastle. Got myself a caffeine boost because I was just starting to fall asleep on that train up from Northumberland. Well, we're eventually here. The 16:55 actually train awaits. Let's head for Newsam, where our night will end tonight.
It's not fitting, but I would fit it.
Right, so we have arrived at Newsham station for this evening. That is the end of our adventures today, where we started at Northumberland Park this morning. Stay tuned for more fantastic adventures tomorrow. There's going to be a massive surprise. I'm looking forward to it. For now, thank you, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
It is far too early to be this time of the morning. I'm not knackered, but I think I'll be falling asleep when I start heading back home. That is definitely for sure. I am at Whitley Bay Metro Station on the Tyne and Wear Metro. I'm heading on the coastal route towards Munkseaton. Where are we getting off today? Well, to complete the journey from yesterday, we're getting off at Northumberland Park, Britain's newest railway station, which is opening this morning. I am absolutely looking forward to this. The metro will be here in a couple of minutes. I've got everything ready. Let's go and visit Britain's newest railway station, Northumberland Park, on the new Northumberland line. Well, it's not new now, is it? Because they've had a million journeys within the first 12 months. The already established Northumberland line, we should call it.
Next station is Munkseaton. This is Northumberland Park. This is Northumberland Park.
Well, welcome to Britain's newest railway station. This is station number 2590. Welcome to Northumberland Park in Tyne and Wear. The journey started yesterday morning, boarding the train at Tottenham Hill, heading for Northumberland Park in the Lee Valley area of London, and I must admit, the journey was fantastic. It was a bit iffy mine. I didn't think I would make it with all the delays and disruption at York yesterday, but I'm pleased I've made it this morning. It has been an absolute whirlwind so far. I've managed to get down early enough so I can actually film the station before the crowds get here. It is already started building up, so I think this is going to be absolutely spectacular for the first train to Washington. Although this is the first railway station on the site, just to the west of us, the original station called Hotspur was opened up in June of 1864 as part of the Blythe and Tyne network towards Percy-Main and round towards Byker and Whitley Bay. The station was renamed to the local settlement of Backworth in the early 1900s. Also in 1904, the line was electrified as part of the Tyneside electrification project, with the Tyneside loop along the coast towards Munkseaton, North Shields and back in via Walker and Byker. The line survived the beach and cuts in the 1960s, only to be sold off by British Rail in 1977 to the Tyneside Transport Executive as we're constructing the new light rail metro link for the city centre. Backworth station then closed, with new metro stations popping up at Palmersville and Shymore, leaving a gap in between these two stations with no other alternative. It turns out it was the longest gap between two rail stations at an approximate 1.7 miles. However, back in 2005, the problem was resolved with the new Northumberland Business Park and retail parks opening up. They built a new brand new multi-storey car park, which you can just see behind me, and the metro station not long followed to serve the passengers of the local area. Ever since the 1990s, there's always been a cry for a rail link to connect with the local metro services, and eventually, this morning on February the 22nd, they finally got it with Northumberland Park opening. The station is in keeping with all of the other stations in terms of design and build and quality, and the finish just looks absolutely fantastic. I know this is taking a lot longer than expected, but it is absolutely well worth the wait. Let's have a look around before the first departure, which is the 0810 service to Ashington. This is Northumberland Park, Britain's newest railway station.
Having already purchased my tickets online, it gave me the opportunity to put this machine through its paces, and it duly printed the tickets out, so all was working this morning. As I've already mentioned, the station is light, it's airy, the build is absolutely fantastic. It covers every potential need that you need on the station, whether that's getting on via the lift, getting on via the ramp, or even the hearing aid induction loop halfway down the platform. It is fantastic. There is a separate YouTube video which I am just including, and the link should appear on the screen now, for a further detailed tour of the station to see what facilities are on offer. The only thing to note though, as it is only one platform, trains will depart and arrive from both directions, so please make sure you are on the correct train heading in the correct direction.
Well, like a plethora of people this morning, the first train at Northumberland Park heading for Ashington is the 0810 service. It's just coming to the platform now. I'm going to jump on it. We're going to head for Blythe website. Come on, I'm looking forward to this. This is station number 2590.
And it's 4 coaches, 156 on the road.
The one thing was also quite surreal when this arrived at Northumberland Park was the fact that it was 5 minutes early. I mean, I get the fact that, you know, there's probably so much slack in the timetable that it allows for it to be this early at Northumberland Park. But is it always going to be like this? Are we going to have on-time trains? You know, big it up northern that there are actually some on-time trains on this network, because I've been in some areas where either the trains are cancelled or it is just, you know, you're sat there for 15-20 minutes waiting for a train that's never going to turn up. So yeah, it is, yeah, I'm just absolutely loving this. Brand new railway station. We've also got Bedlington open up to complete the line at the end of next month, so I'm looking forward to that. Coincidentally, it is around about the 2-year anniversary after I've done the Great British Railway adventure, so that would actually be a nice reminder of why we started this adventure together. We should be leaving in a few moments. We're going to be heading for Blythe website. We'll go and have a look around that station because I didn't get a chance to do that in December when it opens.
Being a local lad from Blythe, it is actually quite nice to have something to shout about. It's not always been positive and upbeat in this area, but this will try and bring a bit more joy, a bit more happiness, a bit more just general life improvement in the area, because people can actually get out and about, and it just gives them a bit more confidence to travel. Even if it's just 1 stop, 2 stop or 10 stop, you know, they've got the opportunity to actually explore the wider world, and all they've got to do is just jump on a train. You know, it's just that simple. See, this is why I absolutely love railways. It just brings people together, it brings community spirit. I mean, it just means that people can go out and about and they can have confidence. That's all you've got to do. If you've got confidence in the railways, it is the stepping stone and the barrier just to then break down the wall. You can just go wherever you want and you don't have to worry about anything. I know I'm rambling on a bit, but you know, it's just one of those moments this morning that I'm just absolutely having the time of my life. It is just, yeah. Well, as the 9:09 arrival comes up from Newcastle to stop here at Britain's newest railway station, Northumberland Park, it's time to close the video. I'd just like to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. It will be live this evening, so please ensure you've got that notification bell turned on, as you will get instant notification. We have got a 156, a 4 car 156, I believe, coming in, so it will just be behind me. But this has been the Great British Railway Adventure. I hope to see you at another day at another station. Well, another brand new station for more fantastic adventures. Next stop on the Northumberland line will be Bedlington on the 29th of March. So please do keep an eye out for that. And please, please, please just get out on the railway. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.